Hello everyone. Under normal circumstances, this would be graduation week at the University of Aberdeen for summer 2021. We'd all be wearing our gowns and caps, and you'd walk across the stage for me to doff you on the head to mark the fact that this is your special day. You've achieved your degree, and we'd all be celebrating your success. Of course, under the current circumstances, it's still not possible to have our graduation ceremonies in the normal way. But we all still have a right to celebrate what our students have achieved. In fact, your achievement under these extraordinary circumstances is especially praiseworthy. All our students have shown amazing resilience and perseverance, despite these difficulties, to achieve outstanding academic success. So today I'm delighted to congratulate you on that success. The whole university community is very proud of the academic qualification that you've gained. We're planning to celebrate your achievements in person when circumstances allow, so we hope to see you again with your friends and family in Aberdeen. Thank you for all the work you've done and all the contributions that you've made while you've been a student here with us at the university. A very big well done from all of us here.
On behalf of all University of Aberdeen graduates around the world, a very warm welcome to you, the extraordinary class of 2021, to the global alumni family. I can only imagine how challenging it has been for you to finish your studies and graduate in the midst of a global pandemic. But I want you to know just how proud the Aberdeen alumni family is of you and how excited we are to see what you will go on to achieve. Now that you're a member of the alumni family, I encourage you to stay in touch with the university, take advantage of the benefits, the enormous benefits of being an Aberdeen alumni brings you. Make sure you are signed up to the email list, connected on social media, and get involved with any local groups or chapters in your area. This is a lifelong network that will serve you well in the years to come. Finally, on behalf of all your fellow Aberdeen alumni, I want to say a huge congratulations. Well done. To complete your studies and graduate under such challenging circumstances is an incredible achievement, and you should be very proud indeed. I'm sure you will be celebrating with friends and family to the extent that you can, and rightly so. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hello and welcome to your graduation day. I'm Dr. Dave Muirhead, the Head of School for Geosciences, and it's my great pleasure and privilege to congratulate you on your graduation from the University of Aberdeen. Now, we're all well aware that this is not the graduation that you would have wanted, or any of us have intended. We all like the chance to dress up in our finery and have a party. We will miss the shared opportunity of being together for the ceremony. But let me just impress something upon you now. You've made it. Reaching the end of your degree and graduating is a really big deal, and all of you should be really proud of that. But doing that through this challenging year, when life has been turned upside down, is an exceptional achievement. Let me also thank you for being a willing, engaged and understanding group of students through what's been a very odd and difficult time. We know it's not been easy, but very well done indeed. Each and every one of you deserve to be a graduate of the University of Aberdeen. Now, you will all soon head off into the big wide world, moving into employment, perhaps a gap year, or even further study. Right now, you head off on the next step of your journey with an MSc or MA or PhD, credentials that are internationally recognised, that opens doors for you. And yes, many folk may think of Aberdeen as the cold north. And if I'm perfectly honest, sometimes I wouldn't blame them because they're often right about that. But a degree from the University of Aberdeen comes with over 500 years of history behind it, known and respected and valued around the world. Now, as you leave us and you head off into new and exciting careers, there are two things I would like to leave with you. First of all, I hope you recognise in yourselves the ability to make a difference, able to go out into the world, embracing the change around us, and indeed becoming leaders for it. With the skills in geosciences you have honed and developed over your degree, you are ideally positioned to help society transition to the sustainable future that is becoming ever more imperative. And secondly, I hope that you take with you fond memories of your time here. Really cherish those memories of the friendships that you've built up and made with fellow students and with the university staff in a wider place. Please do keep in touch with us as you head off into your new careers. It's been a real pleasure teaching you, and congratulations again on your graduation. Take care.
Hello, my name is Dr. Alex Brazier, and I'm a Senior Lecturer in Geology in the School of Geosciences at the University of Aberdeen. And it's my honour and privilege to take you through the list of those who are graduating with degrees in Geosciences in the summer of 2021. So without further ado, let's go through the list of names. And those graduating with research degrees: the Doctor of Philosophy in Geosciences, Joseph Graham Trevor Armstrong, Katya Dimitrova Petrova, Ewan John Bray, Juliet Sarah Mitchell, Sarah Caroline Pedozani, Elsa Kirsten Query. For the degree of Master of Science in Archaeology, Michael George McCloy. For the degree of Master of Science in Environmental Partnership Management, Samantha Jade Lawrence. For the degree of Master of Science in Osteoarchaeology, Kaylee Jo Elrod. For the degree of Master of Arts with Honours in Archaeology, Nicole Francoise Christiane Berg, Ashley Jessica Chalmers, Hannah Gardner, Rebecca Gaston, Stephen Francis McNaughton, Jakub Orlicek. For the degree of Master of Arts with Honours in Archaeology and the History of Art, Joanne Sophia Brill. For the degree of Master of Arts in Geography, David James Aitken, Eleanor Downey, Bernadette Zerkaninova, Rebecca Christine Hartley, Angus Robertson Hawkins, Connor Johnson Goodyear, Eric Leafstedt, Stephanie McAdam, Samantha Murdoch, Katrine Elizabeth Perry, Heidi Ross. Master of Arts in Geography, Olivia Georgia Eve Slack, Victoria Jane Sophie Walls. For the degree of Master of Arts with Honours in Geography and Hispanic Studies, Bethany Gervin. For the degree of Master of Arts in Geography and History, Rebecca Jane Smith. For the degree of Master of Arts in Geography and Sociology, Paul Dargy, Caitlin Emma Ramsey, Magali Katrina Reed. For the degree of Master of Science in Integrated Petroleum Geosciences, Magambo Nkama Samuel. For the degree of Master of Science in Oil and Gas Enterprise Management, Desmond Kofi Antwi, Saraub Ravindra Kumar, Marie Fabienne Ursula Mangawa, Yusuf T. Mlanzi. Maria Marungi, Ibrahim Dibal Nicholas. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Geographical Information Systems, Ibrahim Khalid E. bin Dayil. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology, Petroleum Geology, Blair Jenkins. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Archaeology, Angela Jacob, Alison Shaw. For the degree of of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geography, Amelia Cardy, Ewan Cowie, Kirsty Lee Cruikshank, Bruce Donald. Jewel Eiserman, David Luke Pretty, Jamie Alexander Smith. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geography, Geoscience, Shalana Bridgewater, Rachel Louise Brown. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geology and Petroleum Geology, William James Blair, Patrick Brown, Natasha Amy Cruden, Hugh Dale, Jenna Nicole Forrest, Aidan Gibson, Thomas Krzysztof Gruzinski, Tora Linnea Granholm, Tara Rebecca Hall, Callum Harmon, Oliver Fergus High, Leona Kennedy, Sarah Rose Leddingham, Mariana Zofia Skopinska, Rory Alexander Smith, Louis Pierre Steele, James Struhl, and Keith Wright. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Geophysics, Jack William Barr Baxter. So that concludes the list of names that have been passed to me by the university's registry. I wish you all every success in the future, on behalf of myself and on behalf of the rest of the school. Very well done.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! We are so proud of you all, Aberdeen's newest archaeologists. We're so proud of everything you've achieved.
We know that the past 18 months have been hard, but we want you to remember the whole 4 years here. All the things you've accomplished, everything you've learned, all the friends you've made.
We know you are all going to go on to do great things, but whatever you end up doing and wherever in the world you end up, never forget you come from a very special community of archaeologists here in Aberdeen, and you're always going to be part of that community.
So please keep in touch and come back and visit us whenever you can.
Yay! Cheers!
Congratulations again.
Well, good morning, one and all, and welcome to my virtual graduation video. Now, one of the things you may not know about me, and there's a lot you don't know about me, believe me, is that one of my jobs in the university is when it comes to awards of degrees in geoscience, I have the heady title of Promoter of Graduands. What this basically means is that when it comes to the graduation ceremony, they put me in charge of the graduation hall and of all the people who are going to get their degrees. And each time somebody comes up on the stage to receive a degree, there are some particular words that have to be said to make it a legal conference of a degree. Now, the information that's given to you is not in my native tongue, it's actually in Latin. So to give you a bit of a flavour of what graduation ceremonies are like, I thought I'd just do some of the Latin text for you to give you an idea of what would normally happen at a graduation ceremony. So I have to say something, and then the Vice-Chancellor replies, then I give the name of the candidate, and then the Vice-Chancellor says something. I'm going to do the whole lot for you. Now, one of the main things that you have to do when you're doing this is wear appropriate academic dress. So I've got a shirt on. A key part of it is actually academic headwear. Now the problem is I don't own academic dress. So unfortunately I can't wear the official headwear. So it does actually say, I checked the regulations, raising his cap, brackets, appropriate for the occasion, close brackets, in the instructions for graduation. So I've had a search around my house. It's always difficult finding these things this time of year, but I've got some graduation headgear and I shall put it on now to make this all official. There we go. That's the best I could do, and I think it's appropriate for geology degrees. Now, the first thing I have to do actually, when I'm conferring a degree, is take my headwear off, which is excellent. So there we go. Now then, what happens? So, when we start with a new batch of degrees, so when we're starting with, for example, Bachelor of Science, I have to say the following. Domini, pro cancelleri, Domini doctores et magistri, et totas universitas, praesento vobis hos candidatos, examine probatus, ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientia promoendus, qui honorores meruerunt. What does that mean? It means, on behalf of the university and the Senate, I'm going to present to you some candidates who have taken their exams and things for a Bachelor of Science, and they've passed and they've got a degree. So then the Vice-Chancellor turns to me and says, Annuente Senato placet promovere. And that basically means, on behalf of the Senate, who is it and what have they done? So then I turn around and say, ascendat, which means come onto the stage, and give your name. And once that's complete, the Vice-Chancellor then says the following. Ego, ea actoritate, quam summi et potentissimi, principes alme huic universitati amplissimam indulserunt, te in scientia baccalauream creo, in caius reum testimonium, caput tuum hoc palio orno, quodut Felix fastumque sit, deum optimum maximum precor. He then takes his academic hat and bangs you on the head with it, and you've got a degree. What does all that mean? Well, it just means, on behalf of the university, he's going to make an award of a degree to you. It's an honour to receive it, and with the will of God, you should use it to the best of your abilities. Having done that, you then get your gown and hood put on you, and you walk off down the stage to rapturous applause. Now, one of the things about the graduation addresses and all this Latin stuff, this is what's been done since 1495. And as you know, the university was founded in 1495, and these are the texts that have been used at all graduation ceremonies from that date to the present day. So bottom line is, all of you who are getting an honours degree this year are following an enormously long line of academic excellence spanning back to 1495. Now, my school had a motto, and that motto was Spartam Natus Eis Hanc Exorna. Yes, it was in Latin. I had to do Latin at school. However, what Spartam Natus Eis Hanc Exorna actually means is, having attained Sparta, exalt her. Or to translate that into more English, you've got a great degree from a great university, make the best of it. And that's a really good message. So what I'd like to say, on behalf of myself and all my colleagues, is extremely well done on your 4 years, or 5 years if you're a Master of Geology student, of study. And we wish you all the best for the future, and we look forward to you to being great ambassadors for the University of Aberdeen. Congratulations and all the best.
Hey, well done you. Congratulations. It's a big day today. It's been a pleasure to have you over the past few years. I did interact with a number of you throughout a few courses, and especially the GIS ones. I hope you take with you that GIS expertise wherever you're going, and I'm sure it will open a lot of doors. Remember that it doesn't matter that you're able to resolve a specific task, you have the mindset to do it. So whichever the software, whichever is the task, think in GIS term. Anyway, but whether or not you did take that course, and whether or not you interacted with me specifically with the dissertation, it has been great to have you in Aberdeen, and make sure that you remain attached to us, you remain in contact with us all, and let us know how your future careers evolve and where it takes you to. Bye.